Hello, welcome back to my channel. Recently, I filmed Oriental Trading Company and Amazon haul, and then that evening, after I filmed that video, my Temu stuff came, which I had mentioned in that video. So we're gonna do a separate video. Again, if I'd known it was coming, I would have waited and filmed it all together, but that's all right. So I'm gonna show you a couple other things that I've ordered from Temu recently, and then I'll show you the stuff for the party. And then I actually have one more package. I think I got two jack-o'-lantern rugs, one for the kitchen and then one for the bathroom. Hopefully they're decent size, because sometimes you order stuff off of there and it's much smaller. One of the items in here will be a prime example of that. So hopefully they're decent sized. And then I think I got a deck of tarot cards because I don't have any anymore. I used to like tarot cards when I was a teenager. I collected decks. I had like 30 decks at one point just because I liked them. I don't have any anymore, and so I'm hoping that's good, because if it is, there's a couple other decks on Temu that I've looked at that I may order if they're good quality, if you're into that kind of thing. But yeah, if you're new, welcome. Make sure you take a moment and subscribe, and let's jump into the video. Let me show you the extra things that I got. I got these, and I feel like I got these with something else. I don't know if I got these and the shoes together. I don't remember. They're just like house shoes. They're like a slipper. These feel a little bit better quality. I've bought regular slippers off of Temu, and I've not been super impressed. I like the ones that I've gotten like off of the Instagram shop and TikTok shop better, which is funny because I'm sure it's all coming from the same place in China, but I've just not had great luck with the slippers. So these actually feel a little bit better. I haven't used them yet, but it was one of those things where I think I needed an extra item to get, because you have to spend at least $15 for stuff to ship or something like that. I don't remember exactly what else I got with those. And then I got these shoes. These were in an order by themselves. I don't remember what else those slippers were with. I got something else with them and I don't remember. These I got to wear like when Mike and I go out to dinner. My husband is 6'5". I used to be 5'5". I'm like 5'4" and 3/4. I have scoliosis. I do have a curve in my spine, so I've shrunk a hair. But I got these, and I've had good luck buying shoes on Temu, so I ordered these. They're just like a platform, I don't know, just heeled shoe, open-toed. I thought they were cute. I tend to wear jeans when we go out, so I thought these would be cute with, like, I have a pair that are frayed at the bottom and then they come up a little bit, so I thought these would be cute with those. But yeah, my husband, I also have like a bunion on one of my feet, so it's uncomfortable for me to wear regular heels. If there's a platform like this, the arch isn't as high as it appears, so I'm hoping at least for dinner I could get away with wearing these. Wore heels too much in my early, my teens and early 20s, that messed my feet up. But I figured for, an hour or two, hopefully I could, and we're not doing a ton of walking, I would be okay. But so I picked those up. And then we've got stuff for my graduation party. My mom found a couple of leis, and then I don't know if my mother-in-law is going to order some more. If she does, great. If she doesn't, that's fine. But I got a couple of things on Temu, and then I have all of my uncle's horror. He had the whole collection of these. My dad has the same set. My dad actually doesn't have all of them. These little, like, Universal monsters. They did this series years ago. By years, I mean decades. So I have his complete set, and my husband and I did not pack them all together. Thankfully, the first tote that I opened, the creature was in. So I think that means, he's meant to be at the party. But he comes with his little stand. So he's going to go out on a table. I just figured I would show you because he's kind of cool. My uncle, like I said, does have the whole set. So there is a bride and a Frankenstein somewhere. Couldn't find him. I tried to go. Why is he leaning back so far? That's weird. There we go. And then there's a little net. I'll try and hold him up. Okay. So I figured he could just sit on a table, but I thought he was cool. So like I said, just happened the first tote I opened, he was in there, and then was digging around because I was going to bring the Bride and Frankenstein up. If you know, I like Frankenstein, but I found his vintage Frankenstein doll from when he was in high school, but I can't find the ones that go in that set. Like I said, somewhere in this tote, somewhere in another tote, and then there's got to be some in a box because I went through both the totes. Anyways, I mentioned that some things come smaller. This is a knockoff of one of the, like, it should be the size of my head with my arms, where it looks like it's coming out of the wall. But this is actually, I'm okay with the size of this because this is going to go on one of the food tables. So realistically, it doesn't need to be bigger than this, but this is a prime example of, it was depicted in the picture as one of the giant ones. And I'm sure there was dimensions in the listing. I'm with dimensions on things. I misorder things in the wrong size all the time on Amazon. So, but he's not a bad size, and I actually think the face on him isn't too bad either. So this I'm taking as a win. And then the picture that I framed, I actually thought was going to be bigger. I actually thought this was going to be like 3 times the size, but I was able to put him in a frame. So this again can go on a table. It's fine. And then I got this one. I was thinking that the one in the frame was going to be at least this size. Like, I knew this was this size. Thankfully it came this size. But again, I was able to find a frame that came from my grandma's house, so I was able to repurpose. So the one in the picture, it's a nice picture. It'll work. Again, this will go on a table. This can also go out on the table somewhere. So it works. All this stuff will be workable to be sprinkled in with the tiki stuff. So I'm just glad it showed up, because it's kind of a crapshoot of when you order from Temu. I mean, I've never had anything not show up. I have heard people have issues with that, and then I have had stuff come late. So thankfully everything showed up. The party is not until August 3rd, so everything came. I have all of my decorations, aside from if my mother-in-law decides to order the extra things that I sent her. But yeah, that is everything that I got. Let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out with me, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, everybody.